we briefly captured Elisha Cuthbert and asked her all about Captivity.
Captivity is about a very high-profile model who gets abducted and wakes up in a cell, and it's her journey through trying to stay alive and to survive and get out, and in the midst of that falls in love with someone else in the same predicament, and it's quite the ride.
She also gave us her personal horror history.
I think my favorite horror film was when I was really young, which was called Fire in the Sky, based on a true story about a guy who gets abducted by aliens. And that was the first film that actually really hit me, that I had to sort of recover from it afterwards. So that and I guess when I was a teenager, the Blair Witch Project was a huge deal to me because I kind of believed all the hype and got really sucked into it.
She also compared her other on-camera experiences to this one.
The making of the film, if I were to compare it to House of Wax and 24, I think it would be on a whole other level. I feel like this experience has sort of changed me in the way I think about filmmaking, because we kind of did so many amazing things throughout the course of it, and going for the gore, and then also having sort of the emotional stuff attached to it, because she does fall in love. It's hard to compare them, because I feel like 24 was a very reactive character, where Jennifer Tree is proactive in getting herself out of the situation, and I think House of Wax was with a group of people so she could experience that, and my experiences on Captivity were very solo, and just sort of acting with the room that I was in.
Every interviewer's asked me anything you can imagine. It's a flirtation. Sometimes you tell them the truth, sometimes you don't.
Then we asked her if she'd prefer to face a single vampire or 20 zombies.
If I were to have to choose between vampire or 20 zombies, I'd probably have to go with the vampire just because I know some tricks. I mean, you do the sort of the garlic and the whole thing, so maybe I could read up on it and get some tips. They have their kryptonite, you know. Zombies, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I guess I could outrun them. I don't know, I'd take my chances with both. I think I'd be good. I think I could handle it.
Captivity opens July 13th.
I have such a good time making horror films. I think I'm quite the horror fan, yeah.